guys, so I just filmed a Sephora haul. I don't know which one I'm putting up first, but if you haven't seen it, please check it out. And today I'm going to show you a little comparison of the new Natasha Denona Zendo, excuse the fingerprints, and the other Natasha Denona midi palettes. So it did look like, if you haven't seen it already, let me open it up. It does look like it has a hodgepodge of the other palettes she's already come out with. So I figured I would put them next to each other so you guys can see, you know, if they're similar, or we can just kind of look to see any similarities that we see. Also because especially these, like, you can pop it out, so if you liked a color, really look at your collection and see if you have something similar, and you can make your own palette at this point if you have, you know, quite a bit. So the first one I'm going to compare to is the Natasha Denona Love palette. I'm going to go ahead and put them side to side. So as you can see here, I really don't see any similarities, just this color right here. It is called Heart and Vigor. Heart here, Vigor is this one right here. This one's a lot more terracotta. This is leaning more towards like a true rose, where this is more leaning to a red. So right off the bat, that's the only colors I see that are really similar. Like this one too, this is like a shimmery beige, and then it's similar to this one, but this one I feel like these tones are a lot darker and richer. So besides that, I would just say these are the most similar colors, and then maybe these light shimmers, but again, they have a different undertone, so they are quite different. In the Love palette, this color right here is like a more pinkier shimmer cream, and then this one's a true cream, and then in the Zendo you have this one that's pink. This one's actually a duochrome because it's showing up gold, but when I look at it, it shows up kind of pinky. It's called Yama. So let's go ahead and do a little swatchy swatch, and I'll put them together because I'm gonna hurt my freaking neck. So Yama seems to be a duochrome. That's not very, let me see. That's actually not very pigmented at all for her. Okay, so that's Yama, and I'm gonna now do the one that's more similar in the Love palette, but you're gonna see that they're not similar at all. So this one right here is Yama, which they look pretty similar on here, and then the next one is Lifetime. So you can see this is Yama, this is Lifetime. This one's a lot more true gold than this one, and this one, I'm telling you, it has like a weird pink shift to it that's actually really pretty. And then the next one, I'm going to show you the Vigor and Heart. So Vigor is from the Zendo palette and Heart is from the Love palette, so you can see them. So there you go. So you can see the one from the Zendo is a lot richer, but they are pretty similar. So far in these two palettes, those are the colors that I find that are the most alike. So if you already have this bottom one and those are colors that catch your attention, maybe you don't have to buy the whole palette, you know, for just that color if you already have the Love. Okay, so the next one that I have is the Natasha Denona Sunrise. So this is a little bit more similar in tone, where it's a little bit deeper. But again, do you see how this kind of goes in the level of depth? These kind of go together. So this one, I feel like they have more similar colors. Like even this one and this one, they're kind of similar. But as you can see, she's really good with the undertones. So in this one, all the undertones seem to be kind of like brownish, where here they're kind of like a reddish brown. That's a really pretty color. But again, this color and this color looks the same. It is again the Vigor and the Glory, but it looks like that in the camera because in person Glory is magenta. So really, I actually thought these were gonna have similar colors, but they really don't. They do have similar, but not enough to like where you could, you know, dupe it out actually. They're just, honestly, they're just like a hair darker. I can't talk. Okay, so like this one and this one, but you see this one's more like greenish bronze, where this one's just like a true bronze copper. So actually I'm surprised that I thought this was gonna have a little bit more similarities. That was the Sunrise, yeah. And then the last one that we have is the Bronze. So this one might have a couple. So the top part is the Bronze and the bottom part is the Zendo. So you can see these tones right here do kind of go like in this area. So I would say out of the three, maybe this one, the Bronze palette, is the most similar, just because of this section right here. It does seem to kind of, you know, go through here. But honestly, if you have her palettes, I mean, this one's gonna have, if you have most of her palettes, this one's gonna have colors that you already have, because I'm looking at like these golds, like here they don't match, but like this kind of reminds me of her bigger gold palette that she has more like greenish tones. So just so you can see the comparison, this one's like half of this one and half of green. So I would say honestly, if you have this one, do you really need this one? Probably not. This one, I feel like if you don't have any of her MIDI palettes, I think the Zendo would be a really good one to get, because, let me get the box to block it. Only because this one has like a hodgepodge. Like you have your bronzes, and then you have your red tones, then you have some blue. So I think if you don't have any at all, I think this would be a really good one to pick up, because you can get a little bit more variety with the tones, whereas these are more themed, that have like, you know, the Love palette is like reds and everything red undertoned, purple, stuff like that. The Bronze is obviously all bronze, and then the Sunrise has purple and bronze, where this one I feel like you have a peach, you have some yellows, you have a bronze, you have a little bit of color. With the blue, this is more green toned. I'm gonna put it a little bit closer. So I feel like if you have these other ones, do you need this? No. But I feel like if you don't have any and you're trying to figure out maybe which one you should go for, I think this for 65 bucks is a really good deal. The packaging is really nice too. I think you should go with this one. Again, only if you don't have any of her other ones. And as you can see, this is like mirror. It has like fingerprints up the wazoo. So if that bothers you, don't get it. It's, I mean, you're gonna get fingerprints. And then the next thing is the puff paint. I'm just cleaning my hand. I showed it in the other video that it was actually a little lighter than I thought. I'm gonna grab really quick the powder, the cream version of this blush. Okay guys, so I got my, supposedly this one, it's called Darya. This is the Natasha Denona puff paint. This is what the component looks like, and I'm gonna swatch it. Let me just clean really well. I'm gonna swatch it, and then I'm gonna swatch next to it the cream. So I have this one right here, and the Darya would be, so I actually have the cream and the powder. So okay, so they honestly don't look anything alike, and they don't really have undertones that are similar. So there's the three colors. Again, they don't look anything alike. It's supposed to be the same. So this is the new puff paint, okay? This liquidy one. And then also I did this, and if you can see, it pretty much, I'm gonna rub it a little bit more, it pretty much disappears It's a really nice texture though. It doesn't feel like you have anything on. Sorry, that got on my knuckles and that looks kind of odd. Okay, so here is the puff paint. This right here in the middle is the cream blush from the palette. So I have this one in the middle, and then this one that doesn't even show up, but this is pretty old. I got it when they first came out, is this last one right here. So honestly, they don't look anything alike. So if you're buying it based off of that you love the other one, I can see maybe a little bit of similarity, but they really, this is a lot more coral, where this is a lot more like pinky. Like, even if you can see, like, it kind of looks pretty similar, but it doesn't have the same. This one's more pinky, and then this one's, I feel like this one has kind of like a neon, I don't know. I have blush on. I don't know if I should just try it. I don't know if that's too much. Probably not, because honestly this kind of disappears. Well, it looks really nice. What do you guys think? Well, it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try on the other side. It definitely blends really, really well. I feel like it doesn't look like I have, like I have anything on. I actually really like it. I was kind of crapping on it in the other video because I put it on my hand and it completely disappeared, but it looks kind of nice. And then this is the cream one from the palette. I'm just saying, because if you have this and if it looks generally the same, you know, actually putting it on, it does look similar. But again, they're supposed to be the same color, so if you have this, where are you gonna get the other one? Okay, so the palette one is a lot darker. Yeah, the palette one is a lot deeper. Yeah, they definitely are different. I don't think different enough to like go out and buy it. I do like the texture of this. This is really, really just like serum-y, but it goes into the skin. Like, I don't even feel like I have like blush on, where this one's a little thicker, but again, like this one's already a little old. Okay, so this is why we need to try things and not just based off looks, because in the other video I tried it and it came right off my hand and I was like, why? Honestly, this is pretty good for $22. They have another color that's tan that maybe I'm gonna grab just because I like those nudie colors, but it actually feels really nice. It's not liquidy. It feels like a serum, but it has pigment. I actually really, really like it, and it's really cute size. It comes with, it doesn't say that. It comes with 0.23 fluid ounces. So it's a pretty good size. This is a Chanel foundation. So you can see kind of the size. It's pretty tiny. It has a longer, you know, like the applicator or whatever, but anyway, I hope you guys liked it and this gave you a little bit of an idea for the eyeshadows. Like I said, I freaking compared to this one. Again, if you don't have any of her smaller ones, I think if you're thinking about choosing one, maybe grab this one because it does have a little bit of everything. But if you have the other ones, I don't think you really need it. It is beautiful, of course, and I needed it because I love what she comes out with. But if you're pickier or you just want to get one, I would say go with that one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you later. Bye.